prosecuting attorney in Bill Cosby's case want the appeal overturned. Reason being, we cheated and all, but that shouldn't matter. BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So apparently, the prosecutors that prosecuted Bill Cosby and won, prosecuted Bill Cosby and won, and then case goes to the courts, the appeals courts, the Supreme Courts. I forgot which court did it, but that case got overturned. Now, this is a long intro. Now, after said case got overturned, Cosby's prosecutors are urging the Supreme Court to restore the conviction. Okay. Now, real quick, I just want to be extremely clear and transparent on this. Cosby had a deal with a previous prosecutor because of testimony in which he had given in a civil case. Said testimony can now not be used against him in a criminal case. This said testimony is actually the testimony that it is believed got him convicted. Let me just explain this real quick before people say, why do you know they got him convicted, you red bastard? I'm going to tell you. Do you remember they tried Cosby twice? They tried him the first time. When they were trying him the first time, I believe the jury was at a stalemate. I think they suspended or canceled or whatever the fuck they do when they say, you know what, no conviction, get out of here, but you can still be prosecuted later. They did that thing. During the second prosecution, the prosecutors added said testimony that Bill Cosby had previously given that was not supposed to be used in a criminal case. That's why it's believed that that testimony is what helped push the jury over the line that helped to get them to the conviction. With that being said, when it was brought up in the appeals court that they used testimony that was not supposed to be used because of a prior agreement, Cosby's conviction was overturned. Now, I want to be clear on this, because there's always going to be people that say, well, you got to go to jail because he did the crime. I'm going to say this once again. I don't care how guilty you are. If they cannot prove it in a court of law, you should go home. Listen, you shouldn't go to jail because you are simply guilty. They still have to prove you are guilty. If we lower the standard of proof of guilt, we're going to send more people to prison who are innocent than we're sending now. And we're sending a ton of people to jail. Look at all these people getting off right now for crimes they did not commit. They've been in jail 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. So the point in which I'm trying to make is the fact that they had to overturn this particular proceeding because the prosecutors, the criminal attorney, the prosecutors, used evidence that they were not testimony that they were not supposed to use. I think that the conviction should stay overturned. I don't think that they should put him in jail, but that's me. I just want to let y'all know how I felt about that, because I think this is some bullshit. Now, with that being said, it's being said that the prosecutors asked the U.S. Supreme Court on Monday to reinstate Bill Cosby's sexual assault conviction, complaining that the verdict was thrown out over a questionable agreement that the comic claimed gave him lifetime immunity. Now, real quick, for the reason why they're saying he claimed it is because there was no real actual formal or believed to be formal agreement. It was agreement like the previous prosecutors just wrote some shit down like on a napkin or something. That's the way the prosecutors are now trying to make it sound. Like they were just having coffee and somebody wrote some shit down on a napkin. Like it was never supposed to be taken seriously. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be taken seriously. They're saying that the Supreme Court, they made this decision in June to overturn Cosby's conviction, just so we could be clear. They're saying that it created a dangerous precedence. If you realize how often I talk about precedences in here on this channel, if you haven't been to one of our live videos where we've discussed court and we've discussed these laws and we've discussed this gang shit, I often bring up how they try to create precedents, legal precedents in court, and why sometimes people get convicted or sometimes people get off because the judge might not want to set a legal precedence. You understand? Anyway, they were saying it's setting a dangerous legal precedence by giving a press release the legal weight of an immunity agreement. Once again, what they're basically saying is that it was like we agreed, we just wrote it on a napkin or some shit. Apparently what had happened was the prosecuting attorney before, the lead DA or whatever, the attorney general, whoever the hell that guy was, or chick was, it could have been a woman, I don't know who it was. So whoever it was, what they did was, it was during a press release. And during the press release, they said that he would not be, any testimony that he used in the civil matter would not be able to be used against him in the criminal case. Now, real quick, just so we can be clear on this, why this is so important. If they don't use the law like this, I'm just choosing my words so carefully. If they don't use the law like this, what happens is, just so we could be clear, there would be civil testimony that would be more frequently used in criminal cases. And the reason why this is dangerous is testimony in a civil case, you know, I believe you can't be, how do you say, I don't think Bill Cosby was forced to testify is what I'm saying. Like, even if you get subpoenaed, you could just be like, I don't want to. You're the criminal defendant. You're the defendant in a civil matter. You can't. The point being is, Bill Cosby spoke under the belief that it won't be used against him. If we allow for the prosecutor to tell people that this won't be used against you, just for you to go say something in a civil matter, and then they use that against you in a criminal case, that is dangerous. That's going to make it so that there's people that are suing individuals for money, and it's going to be harder for them to get their money because people are going to fight harder to not lose those cases, with the understanding that you might lose in this, and you might open yourself up for legal ramifications. So shout out to this Montgomery County District Attorney Kevin Steele. He called the court's decision an indefensible rule, predicting an onslaught of criminal appeals if it's allowed to stand. And I want to say this, I haven't seen anybody doing any appeals. This shit happened in June. It's been almost 6 months. I haven't seen any appeals. What is this guy talking about? They just say things. They just say things. Stop. It's just, that's far-fetched. I don't understand I don't understand that. Anyway, let me know what y'all guys think. Do you think that they're just trying to put Cosby in jail? Do you think Cosby should be in jail? Put it down in the comments. I want to know what you guys think. Do you think this is bullshit? Is this one of those that you just lost, get away with it? Because when y'all send our dudes to jail that be innocent, you know how many people die in jail and they be innocent? I don't see them coming back like, oh, my bad. You feel me? So, nah, we not doing this. We won this, and I'm saying we as a community, we won this. Anybody that's ever fought against the law, you won when somebody gets let out of jail because the government did something they weren't supposed to do in order to convict them. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get on this one. I'm out.